Hello guys, it's Mungai Eve. Welcome to the Mungai Eve Show, and of course, you're the number one online TV show. And guys, today I'm here in town, CBD, at Nadia's Nail Bar Beauty Parlor. It's the newest place in town, and of course, I'm with Nadia mwenyewe. Tunasema yeye sasa ni boss moves. Amesema hii 2022 haiwezi isha. Anyway, Nadia, congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Wow, I would like to know, like, it has taken you how long to come up with, to set up this place na to ensure that sasa biashara itaanza?
The idea was the last 6 months. It's something I had been thinking about since baby was 3 months. Nilianza tu kufikiria like I really needed something to do with beauty and just a new venture. And but the actualization happened like 2 months ago, like because it's a lot of planning. Unajua watu wanafikiriaga kufanya hizi vitu za beauty, you wake up and unaweka vitu, but the process, it takes a lot of money, because kitu cha kwanza itakuwa ni interior. Anywhere kuna beauty, interior ni number one. So that was the process. It was hard because we had to look for funds here and there, kuhustle. Yeah, here we are. Yeah.
Wow. So does it mean that you've always loved maybe things to do with beauty? What inspired you to come up with this kind of business? Because of course there are so many other businesses that you can set up.
I love things to do with beauty, and also it's an opportunity to connect with my female fans, because that's why, I remember the first time it was, no, don't go by Nadia, use another name. But I felt like, you know what, I need to create something enye ata kesho kama siimbi, people can still connect to the kind of businesses that I do. So I love the beauty industry, more specific when it comes to nails, hair, and barbershop and what. So first I felt like ufai kupanda mti juu, unapanda mti chini, unaanza chini ukipanda mti. So I needed a very accessible location, which was town CBD, where we are right now. And it has been amazing. Lakini ijakuwa ni safari rahisi, but we're here now.
Nadia, you said that it's a way to connect with your fans. Yeah. I would like to know maybe which strategy did you use to come up with people? Of course, unajua kuna wale watu umepea job and everything. And also in the future, are you looking forward maybe to set up other places?
Yeah. Number one, I've always had my nail tech, anaitwa Paul. He's actually the guy who's also been pushing me. He's like, unajua nini? Tunafaa tufungue nail parlor. Wewe fungua tu place, utaona. And amekuwa akinipush, akinifanyia kucha, nikienda place alikuwa, and it would have been unjustly if I had picked someone else. So I felt like tumekuwa na an amazing relationship throughout. So he was the person that I told as the first person. Ndo mtota the first time tukiscout locations, ndo tulizunguka na mimi na Robert tunazunguka tunatafuta. Then from him now we came up with interviews, and from now the interviews, now we had other people. But I had my first lead tech, anaitwa Paul. Yeah, tumekuwa yani kwa hii safari. Even when I was pregnant, alikuwa anakuja home ananifanyia kucha, so I don't have to move around. Yes, and now here we are. And yes, I have future plans, if this does well, of moving into other towns, just having the nail bar and beauty parlor, and maybe having even a bigger place with the spas and everything. But it's a matter of time. Number one, you have, I believe, hata kama una following, lazima ufanye biashara the right way, unafuata the right decisions za kibiashara. Uamki tu unachukua space kubwa ianze kukulemea, rent ikuwe ni mingi, unaanza place ambayo unaweza ukamanage, and from that you keep growing into watu wanaona steps zako za kugrow. Yeah.
Okay, maybe something that we'd like to know. Have you done it by yourself, or maybe you have some partners?
No, this is 100 business owned by Nadia Mukami. I mean, the permit is there. And yani ni kitu nimejikusanya tule to projects, to shows napiga. I mean, na save, naekeza hapo, because the hardest part about making a nail parlor ama a nail bar inakuaga ni deco. Deco is weirdly expensive, na especially when you're in town it's weirdly expensive kwa sababu watu wanaogopa materials, mafundi nini, yani kuna vitu vingi. But yes, it's a Nadia 100%, 150% Nadia project. Yeah.
Maybe you can tell us, like you've said that it has not been easy, it's been a journey. Cost kama maybe how much to set up everything? Maybe somebody who would want to set up something like this, akwe tu na a rough idea.
Anyone in the beauty business can tell you it's not cheap or cheap to set up the business, especially place ambayo ina deal na wanawake na beauty, lazima ipendeze. Those are the first things. So I think
nacheka
kwa sababu unajua people blow it out of proportion, but you know 10,000 USD and moving upwards, because utu vitu tudogo hata ndo kitu nilikuwa naambia Robert, ukikaka hakuna sijui nini ya heater, vitu zimewekwa huku chini, sijui mixer ya nini. These things are expensive. Yeah. So nile tule tu vitu tudogo ukikuja kuangalia, hata I'm sure nikiangalia mpesa transactions zangu this month
hata ni more, so 10,000 USD and above. Wow. Okay, moving into music, of course, Nadia, we've been seeing you after you got the baby, you bounced back later and you started doing gigs here and there. But I'd like to know, how has it been now that you have to balance between motherhood and going to stage?
It's been hard, to be honest. Especially the first times I was a size 6. I moved from size 6 to 10, 12. That's a big markup. That's like could move very many whatever sizes up. I know. So it was hard accepting my body, because once you give birth, mwili wako unabadilika sana. Then me, I had CS. So trying, ukijaribu kwenda gym, kuna ile issue ya unapoteza like maziwa, so inabidi una reduce kwenda gym because my baby is under 1. It has been very, very challenging, and especially where in an industry where people, they troll you a lot of times. Oh, umeonona, oh na kitambi, oh my neck up to date is dark. So imekuwa ni challenging sana, and sometimes I even avoid posting photos or even videos, you know, because sikuaga niko confident. But I think I have gotten over that. Nimefika place where I'm like, you know what, I need to appreciate the fact that I have an amazing human being, my baby Kai. So, and it took a journey. Imagine it took 9 months, so it cannot disappear in that. So no pressure. Imekuwa challenging. There was a sometimes ilikuwa inani affect. Especially kwa sababu ukisoma comments, watu wana matusi mbaya, especially Ngiba. But I think I have broken the norm and the.
How have you been working on it?
Just trying to be positive with myself, and acceptance is always the first stage. When I say, you know what, niko hapa. So how do I do to get up there? I'm like, once baby turns 1 and he's no longer breastfeeding, I can now go full force in trying to lose weight. But for now, staki maziwa inaisha nini. But yeah, watu waache matusi. Yeah.
So unfortunate. Anyway, Nadia, recently juzi tu tumekuwa na Soul Fest, and it did so well, and of course you are amongst the artists that killed the show. But unfortunately, yesterday I woke up to a post whereby Eric Omondi was like, why is it that Harmonize documented the event like it was his own, but our own Nadia decided not to do that?
Number one, I'd say it's nice. He acknowledged that I had an amazing performance, so that's a plus. Number 2, in any business, hata wewe kwa biashara yako, kuna siku mnaweza shoot, upate footage na shida, sound haikuwa poa, nini hivi. Hizo ni vitu you don't go explaining to everyone, you know, because we had it was a big event. We had a videographer, but there was just an issue that happened. Huwezi anza kubash videographer, unamweka kwa watu watukana, you know, maybe yeye hizi akaihandle, sisi tushazoea. So you just allow the heat and the kejeli na vitu zote, but behind the scene, because you cannot go explaining. Unajua ni kama kuna wakati unaenda show mahali, unavaa nguo fulani, na maybe that was not even the outfit you're supposed to nini. Unavaa nguo inararuka ama haikutoshi all of a sudden, au kipiba ilikuwa poa. So kuna kuwaga na vitu vya behind the scenes that people don't get to see, and lakini ni vile we're in this business. I mean, if no one is talking about you, it means there's nothing you're doing. So that was it. And I don't want to put the videographer subject to trolls and what. Mi nishazoea, so
But do you think it's a good thing that Eric ali point out, aka challenge our own artists to be doing the same?
yeah, it's positive criticism, of course. Kwa sababu for the first time hakui attack from a nini talent point of view. Ali attack from, you know, the whole marketing and how you brand yourself, and his point was very, very much legit. Yeah, so it's positive criticism. Yeah.
So in the future, maybe, are you looking forward maybe to have a backup, unajua, so that you can present yourself so well? Kama Nadia alikuwa pale Soulfest, pia sisi tunapata a very nice reel yenye inaonyeshana she did a good job.
Yeah. I think it's a matter of next time, vile umesema, having some backup, having even a more broad and advanced production team. So it's something that I'm going to work on, sure. Yeah.
Okay, talking about music, Nadia, I was going through your comments, and there are some people who feel like, hey, Nadia amekaa bila kutuachilia kitu, 2022 ni kuisha inaisha. Like, do you have maybe some project that you're working on this year or maybe coming next year, 2023?
I think a good artist needs to starve the fans. I had a lot going on, and I didn't want to release music because of pressure, you know. So sometimes there's you need to sit back, especially motherhood is a big deal. And sikuwa nataka nianze kujichanganya, I start pressuring myself. Oh, natoa sijui ngoma gani. No, I was like, you know what? I've had a baby. I'm going to give myself 2022. I had a good deal with Boomplay. We released an EP because of my pregnancy, and I was like, you know what? I've had that. I'm not going to release any more music, but I have been recording a lot of music. So I'm releasing an album next year. Sikuwa nataka nitoe mziki for the sake. Afu pia sound imechange. So it's a matter of taking my time. Yeah. And so next year tatoa mziki hata mtakuwa mnaboeka. Yeah.
Wow, we can't wait for the album. Of course, I know it's gonna be a late one. Yeah. Anyway, Nadia, going back to Soulfest, there's something that you mentioned when you were performing. Nadia ananiangalia zile za hivi unataka kusema nini kwa Soulfest? Wacha niambie wenye hawakuwa.
Wenye hawakuwa next time na nikikuwa na show ananua ticket.
Wanakuja. So, I have to mention it for you guys. Hata nisamehea. You mentioned, when you were performing, in between you mentioned Arrowbwoy. Lazima tu niulize. Lazima utuambie hivyo wewe mwenyewe. So you mentioned Arrowbwoy apparently, and you said he is yours. And then pia yeye alikuwa, kuna siku nilikuwa pale Naifest, and apparently he also mentioned you. I don't know whether you know it. Akasema tukwambie uache mchezo. Alisema tukwambie uache mchezo. So like, I would like to know, it just came out recently. You said that you guys have not been together for a while now. First of all, I would like to know, why did you decide that I'm going to put it out there on the internet?
Because there was a lot of questions in terms of bookings and people trying to ask so many questions that I cannot answer to everyone, you know. So it's just putting a statement. How you interpret it is not my problem. So most of the time watu wanasahau sisi ni binadamu. And I try to be me, okay? I'm not dramatic. I don't think I have drama. It's just that kuna ukitaka ku make a statement and people blow out of proportion. Hata nimekuwa nikisema hii wiki and blogs, nikifungua hii blog, it's not even the same story, different stories. Huyu anatafuta hii. I'm like, you know what, I think this is favor, because kuna mtu ameketi mahali mimi sija release mziki and people are still talking about me. So if I put a statement, how you interpret it is just up to you. Yeah, but you know, it is what it is.
Ni wako ama inakuaje? Ulisambia ni wako.
No, that's the father of my child, and that will never change, you know. We're locked for life. That will never change. And it has been a very hard. This has been like one of my worst years. I know God has blessed me, and I've also gone through challenges in equal measure. So I've been through a lot, you know, this year, a lot. Newly married, had a baby, trying to sustain a career. it's a lot. So things can get overwhelming, and you just reach a point where it's like you've broken down. And but through it, I think I've learned better, and I am learning better. Yeah, so I'm just work in progress. Yeah.
These things have been happening, and then all of a sudden, maybe it's just a coincidence, you're launching a business. And of course, at our blogs lazima tu try ku fix exactly, and people feel like maybe these guys were just cloud chasing because of the new business that is coming out. It's not true, they are not together, bado wako pamoja. Like, I'd like to know from yourself, is it something that is real, that is happening, ama it was just a business strategy?
No, it cannot be. You cannot use it as a business strategy, because there's no strategy there. If I announce I'm launching something, people will of course talk about it. It's obvious at this level, yeah. So it's just coincidence. It's a matter of coincidence. And as I said, watu ambao wanajua ndoa na watu ambao wanaweza kanielewa, being newly married, having had a baby the same year, and all these things, and especially being in the limelight and stuff, it can get overwhelming. Utapak, it's a lot. The kids change your life. They're so cute, but they change your life. Sometimes you're like, no, I don't want this, but you've already had the baby, so it's just a matter of, I've had some dark phases of my life ever since I had a baby, so it's just that. Yeah.
Because you guys have great songs together, and some concerns that maybe we as fans that we have is, does it mean now we can never have you guys perform those songs together?
And I mean, it's money. Yeah.
So you don't have a problem with that?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Wow. As we conclude, Nadia, another thing that I've been seeing on blogs is about your baby. Unfortunately, there are people who have noticed that the dad is no longer on the bio. You unfollowed the dad. Such stories. Maybe you can tell us about it.
When it comes to my child, I said, nitapiga mtu ngumi. Anyone who mentions my child, nitakupiga ngumu. No matter the story, avoid my son's name. Just avoid it. Yeah, so when it comes to my son, I don't want any discussion. For real, mtaniekea kesi bure. Ule mtu atataja mtoto, for real, nitashikwa hiyo siku.
How do you feel when you see maybe this is your own issue between you and Arrowbwoy, but now your baby anavurutwa tena kwa history?
Yeah, it's sad. And watu wasema, basi usinini mtoto. Ni kitu wanasema, if I don't introduce the child, nitaenda mahali nimeketi, I'm enjoying myself, people will take photos of me on my child, and they'll share it to social media. So sometimes it's just, you better just show the baby, because I just also want to show my baby's face, because I feel unaenda mahali, juzi nilikuwa nimeenda mahali, unaona tu a group of ladies wamekaa, they trying to take a video. Inakusaidiaje? Inakufaidiaje? If it's me, take a video of me, I don't mind. But when it comes to my child, uni mtoto mdogo sana, usimtaje, usimuingize kwa blah 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 blah, just avoid it. Yeah.
So you still have plans of maybe later to introduce him online?
If I don't, people will take videos of him without my consent, and itaniuma. Yeah.
You've said that this year have been the hardest, but I'd like to know, what are some of the things that you've picked, and maybe some of the moments that you treasure so much? Unajua hata kama mwaka imekuwa hard, wezi kosa some things that have made you happy.
Hey, God has been there for me in so many ways that I can't even count, sometimes when you say motherhood, I remember the first time I said, it was very challenging. People would say, kwani wengine hawajai kuwa mama. But so that's why sometimes unaonaga, unajiekea vitu zako, zikikuja pasuka ndio watu wanasema, kwa nini una nini hivi? But there was a cry of help or something. But mimi, God, Kaya amekuwa there for me. Nimepiga shows, hadi zingine nilikuwa na turn down, sijui nimepata deal ya EP, hiyo ndio inani sustain as a person, sikosi, nimefungua biashara yangu. Yani vitu vimekuwa ni vingi that I'm grateful to God. Kwa sababu I feel no matter, yani mi na feel God huwa amenipea grace na amenipea favor, and I'll always just be grateful for that. Yeah.
Nadia, as we finish, I'd like to know if you guys ever maybe solve your issues and come back with Ali. Is it something that you will tell your online fans, or you'll prefer to keep it private?
Again, sometimes white people say certain things, you'll go somewhere, hata maybe just having a normal father-mother discussion, who'll take videos, blow it out of proportion, who ambiwe ni clout, and maybe you had a release next week. So sometimes, as long as it's not drama, there's that weird drama that people have online, calling each other names. I'd never do that. As long as it's not that. If I get back with him, of course, I'll be like, okay, we're back together, this and this, we went through this period of our lives, and now we're good. So it's a matter of, as long as it's not drama, knowing what to share, and usioverdo, usibring bitterness na matusi zenu on social media. Yeah, so there's that.
I'd like you to talk to your fans and maybe to young mom also who have been through a lot this year. Unajua, tell them something, and also tell your fans and my fans biashara iko located wapi. Unajua ni December, wakuja watengeneze makucha.
So hey guys, karibuni sana Nadia's nail bar and beauty parlor. Tuko located Deluxe Mall, iko Koinange Street, room 4. Make sure you come through. I'm giving out 40% on nails. I have the best guys. You may select the best guys, so your services are good. We're also doing eyebrows, by the way. If you want to do micro shading and micro needling,
Microblading.
microblading. Oh my god, it disappeared. Sorry. Micro blading and micro shading. So make sure you come through. Tunafanya 40% off. Follow us on our social media handles. Namba zetu ziko hapo. So make sure you come through, and may the good Lord bless you. Asanteni sana kwa support yenu. Now bring me your coins, kindly.
What is the name of the social media handle?
Nadia's _nail bar. Yeah.
Tell something to your loyal fans.
All right. Thank you so much for the support this year. It still baffles me. I've not had releases, but you guys have held me down. Thank you to everyone who's supported me throughout this year in one way or the other. It can be emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. Ulinipea gig, ulinisaidia kumarket kitu changu. May God bless you. May you never lack. And Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Enjoy. Stay safe. Be blessed. Welcome to my beauty parlor.
Thank you so much, Nadia. We really appreciate. Guys, make sure kama uko hapo nyumbani, visit hapa town, ukuje Koinange Street, visit Nadia's Nail and Beauty Parlor. Mpigie simu, ukuje ufanyiwe the best services. Unaweza pia hata maboy by this quiz na wanatengeneza kucha. Mkuje mtengenezwe, mlete madem zenu pia watengenezwe. We support this baby girl. Anyway, guys, it has been the Mungai Eve Show. In case you're watching this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We meet in the next video.